Okay, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold-out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yellow, yellow.
Switch up.
They go with Washington to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A handoff right side, it's Washington. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up.
Hey, Ripple is.
Double up. Slam. Check.
Check 13.
They run with Washington. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Shit. Watch the safety creep. Hey, 15.
On 2nd down, Washington. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
56. We got to get that play. 57 colors.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Buying time to his left. He is going to find Hill here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 63 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Set. 18, Gator.
Mike.
Watch the slants. Watch the slants.
Deuce, 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 deuce. Watch the edge.
Topper, topper.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go.
Shoot.
On first down, Barnes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught at the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Check curls, check curls. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Shift, watch the shift.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. No, off. Gone.
You go check.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Rush in. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Go.
Check it, crack.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Nice.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Second and goal from the 1.
You ain't going nowhere. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Check the backer, check the backer. Check your hot read. Watch twist.
Get it.
They'll toss it to Fournette. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. From back at the 2, here's third and goal.
I'm here all day.
Shift.
He's checking. Crash. Alert flare.
Look. Squeeze. Go.
SOS.
Let go.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Line
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
36. Check. Quick the edge. Go. Motion. Mike 56. Mike 56.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Now Washington. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
You don't want it. Shift. Joker.
Check 9.
Out. Check 24. Slam.
On first, here's Washington.
Check.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Showing it. Check 99. Win the rep. Let's go right here. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Squeeze. Double.
49. Check 49.
Bang. Check 43.
Running it, Washington. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the Jets' 39-yard line.
Yellow.
56. Oh, get him. Mike 56.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quinnen Williams. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Kill. Switch. He's coming. 43. Hey, watch the edge.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. Finding room inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Check.
Deep river.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
General West. Check 50. Check 50. Check 4. Check 4. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Stand. Now.
Fournette running out of the gun.
Outside coming.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
30 base. 53. Mike. Check. Hey. High 7. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. 25, check 25, check 25, check 37, check 37.
Safe.
Operating from the gun. Barnes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's put them on the buses.
Washington now out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Here we go. Yellow. Kill. Collect.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. They've now produced 3-yard gains on 3 straight plays. Leads us to 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
Switch. Slam. Chef. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They'll run. It's Washington. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now on first down, it's Washington again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Washington gets it going right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Yellow, come on, Eddie.
Check 56. Stop your whining.
Hey, Sunday.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Come on, Eddie.
Right there, 56.
Attack. You got it.
On 2nd down, Williams.
Watch safety creeping.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Go! Yellow! Jam! Alert 3! Alert 3!
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Coming after you. Undercrush, under 43. Undercrush. Check safety. Watch twist. I got him, man. I got him. He's mine. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
15. I got him. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Mahomes now on first down. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
There we go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Yeah, and he's going to keep it here. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Rock it.
He's coming. Double up.
Hey, exit.
He's coming. Double up.
Slam. Check. Check 13. Check 13.
Big edge.
Hard. Yo, go. Mike 55.
From the gun, Barnes. That one complete. He finds Shark. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go.
Watch the edge. Watch out.
You draw quarters.
Shift. Watch the shift.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. No.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Heavy on the edge. Travel.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
X3. 218. Chopper.
He wants the mic. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's got room. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Leonard Fournette, 60 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Let's go. We got this.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these all the way back home.
Mike.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, it's Mahomes toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3 and out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 46-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
80 weapon. Coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
I got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Check, 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 check.
2nd and 4. Wide open receiver complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
At the 18-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You're out. Joker, 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 Joker. Check 9, check 9. Out, 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 out.
Check 24, check 24.
Hey, 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 hey.
Staying open.
They'll run it again with Fournette.
Go, go. It's run. It's run.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Mike 51. We own them. We own them.
Slam, slam, slam. Check 3, check 3. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot.
Check 31, check 31.
51's a Mike, boys. 51. Double dog, that's the way. Hey, hit it.
On 3rd down, Fournette. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. So it's another field goal, his third of the game. Maybe not exactly what you're looking for, but does bring him level now.
I like how you put that in there, that it brings them level, right? Because if you're talking about kicking, bringing that soccer analogy in, I love that one. I love that one a lot. You don't want to go for it on fourth down and come away with nothing, right? Go ahead and kick the ball. Make sure you get some points. Even if it's a safe call, I think it's the right call.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm here. 56. Mike, 56, right there, right there. Attack, attack!
Now Mahomes, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Kill.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Let's go, D.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tighten up. Check. Fresno.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A handoff for Washington. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Check 26. Switch. Check. Under 10. Attack. 10.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Washington's got it. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Hatch it.
A give running left, it's Washington. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Butker's kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 52 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Sam on. Looking to throw. Barnes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Under crunch.
Check safety, check.
On the run, it's Fournette. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Extra point attempt to come here. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Complete to Washington. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
56. Mike, 56, right there. Exit. 56.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Yellow.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
In your face.
Yellow.
Sponge. 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 No, no, no.
Easy.
Now Mahomes. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
15.
Wide, get wide.
Mahomes to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game, check, got that done. Win a wild card game, big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.